Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/Ackleyattack427TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video for all of you guys, and well, I think it's safe to say happy day after New Year's Day, everybody. So yeah, I guess that means pretty much from what I can gather, we're out of 2025 right now, and we're now in the brand new year for sure, which is of course 2026 for sure. So yeah, I gotta say, since after all what we've been through last year for sure, I guess pretty much of anything, it is a brand new start and a brand new year for sure. So yeah, and I guess from what I can gather, I think there is a lot for me to go through for sure for most of this year from what I can gather, because let me tell you, I don't know what to expect from what I can gather for sure with just me in general from what I can gather, or whether it be the stuff I'll do at conventions that I'll be going to, which I'll announce later on down the road, and of course maybe some stuff outside of my life for sure, aside from of course pretty much what I do on this channel. But what is expected for, of course, on my part is that, seeing how it is a brand new year for sure, it also means I've actually got a brand new batch of movies to look forward to for sure. So yeah, I guess it is safe to say that for 2026 this year for sure, we've actually got a good batch of movies to look forward to as we speak, and boy, I'm quite curious to see on how they're gonna go down for sure. So yeah, which is why pretty much as a regular old tradition, of course, this channel for sure. Yeah, I guess even if we're done going through the movies I've seen for this year, I think it's time for me to talk about some movies that I'm already anticipating to see for sure. So yeah, there's quite a whole lot out there. So I've actually compiled 10 of the best ones that I can find that I really do think that I have strong hopes for, hands down. And yeah, it'll be hard to say which ones I think will be good, which ones I think will be okay at best, or which ones I think will be terrible for sure. So yeah, but as long as, of course, it'll get me into, of course, see them, and, of course, for me to talk about them in my thoughts videos coming up, I can promise all of you that I'm bound to give you guys a real good time for sure. So yeah, with that being said, pretty much of anything, we might as well get this over with, as, of course, well, reveal the title card, please. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, pretty much as expected, hands down, we're gonna go ahead and actually count down my top 10 movies that I'm excited to see in 2026 this year. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I've got a lot of movies to look forward to, hands down. And like I said, I've actually compiled pretty much 10 of the ones that I've selected for sure to really look forward to, hands down for sure. So So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front for sure. It may change over time once the end of the year comes around for sure, but these are the 10 ones that I'm looking forward to for this year for sure, so yeah, that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So with that being said, let's get right to it. Alrighty then, well, now that we finally got the introduction out of the way, let's go ahead and kick this list off for sure. Starting with, of course, my number 10 pick on this list, which is going to go to GOAT. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that we're kicking off this list by far with a little something from Sony Animation for sure, and yeah, I think with what we've actually got from them, pretty much with both Spider-Verse and K-Pop Demon Hunters, just to name a few that we got from Sony Animation for sure, I think it looks like GOAT is, of course, gonna be their next one that they're really actually gonna be pushing hard to get a release for sure, So yeah, and of course, from what I've seen so far, from of course the trailers, I really do dig on what they're actually going for with, of course, this one. Yeah, pretty much, if anything, I really do think they really have a lot going for hands down for this being pretty much their own version of a sports movie all the way. So yeah, and of course, pretty much from what I've seen visually, I really do dig on what the animation is already providing to us, hands down, and yeah, and I think they really do have a lot of great ideas that they actually have presented quite well, that I really do think they can actually pull off a really good movie for sure, So yeah, it'll be hard to say on what will come up for sure, but we'll definitely know once the movie comes out for sure, so yeah, but either way, I'm really looking forward to seeing GOAT for sure. I really do think they really got a lot going for hands down, and I'm excited to see it. Alrighty then, well, now that we got that done, let's go ahead and move on to my number 9 pick for sure, and surprisingly enough, looks like pretty much for my number 9 pick on this list, it's actually going to be given to us once again from of course a well-known filmmaker, Christopher Nolan. Yeah, I think you pretty much know exactly where I'm going for with, of course, this one. So for my number 9 pick for sure, it will go to Christopher Nolan's latest film that's going to be coming out, and that being, of course, The Odyssey. So yeah, I think it is safe to say that I'm really looking forward to seeing this movie ever since they actually first started working on it, and even after the small preview that we got with the latest Jurassic World movie that we actually got, that actually helped build up my hype for this movie for sure, so yeah. And I guess it is actually quite fitting that we're actually getting this for sure, because, yeah, I guess it's after what Christopher Nolan pulled off with, of course, Oppenheimer. I think it makes sense for him to do his take on The Odyssey for sure, because, yeah, let's face it, The Odyssey is, of course, pretty much one of the most well-known Greek stories that we all know and love for sure, and I guess given to multiple incarnations that came beforehand for sure, I think it makes sense to do one for this modern generation for sure, so yeah, and I can tell from what I've actually seen so far, I really do think they really laid the groundwork perfectly to really make this one big epic time for sure, So yeah, that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So, given to all that, I'm excited to see this movie once it actually comes out for sure. And yeah, I guess seeing of how it is indeed a Christopher Nolan movie all the way, you bet I'm definitely gonna go see this in IMAX for sure, because yeah, it really needs to be seen to be believed in, of course, that particular screen for sure. So yeah, I guess either way, I'm excited to see The Odyssey for sure. And like I said, you bet I'm definitely going to see it in IMAX hands down. So So yeah, but we'll definitely know once the movie does get released for sure. But for now, I'm looking forward to seeing it hands down. And yeah, you definitely can bet on my part it will be a 3 for 3 in talking about a Christopher Nolan movie for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, I guess pretty much of anything, we can now go ahead and move on to number 8 on this list for sure. And surprisingly enough, looks like this next one we're going to be talking about is, of course, really going to compel, of course, the new DC Cinematic Universe to another level for sure. So yeah. I guess pretty much of anything with what we're going to be getting this year. Surprisingly enough, we're actually going to be getting 2 movies that'll be coming up for sure, that being Clayface and the movie that's taking the number 8 spot on my list for sure, which is, of course, Supergirl. So yeah, I guess it is safe to say that I guess thanks to James Gunn's Superman, I guess pretty much of anything, the new DC Cinematic Universe is already off to a good start for sure, and I think from what I've actually seen by far, it looks like Supergirl really is laying the groundwork to really be the next strong entry for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I think it'll be quite awesome to see on what it'll be like from pretty much from what we've actually seen outside of the Superman lore for sure, because yeah, I know there's plenty of other characters in the Superman universe that really does deserve to be explored a whole lot, aside from, of course, some of his main villains for sure, and other characters for sure, and yeah, I think with what I'm actually seeing for Supergirl as of now, I do believe there's a whole lot of potential for, of course, that's a film for sure, because, yeah, let me tell you, I think we did possibly get a nice little hint to, of course, what we're going to be getting from her, pretty much since after the Superman movie for sure. So I think it'll be quite awesome to see on where they're going to go for, of course, giving her her own solo movie for sure. So yeah, it'll be hard to say, of course, on how they're going to pull it off for sure, but I do hope they'll actually give us something rather interesting for sure. So yeah, that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. But for now, I'm looking forward to seeing what Supergirl will have provided for this year. So yeah. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and move on to number 7 on this list for sure, and well, we've all seen this one coming, hands down, so I think it's time that we finally talk about this one on this list, and yeah, pretty much of anything, the movie taking the lucky number 7 spot on this list will definitely go to Coyote versus Acme. So yeah, I guess it is safe to say that pretty much of anything, Coyote vs. Acme really is one movie that we have all been anticipating to see for a long time now for sure, and yeah, I guess we were all bummed out when, of course, Warner Brothers canceling and got rid of it as a tax write-off for sure. But thanks to the day the Earth blew up for sure, looks like Ketchup Entertainment is really going to give this movie the release that it deserves for sure. So yeah, and I gotta say, a lot like everyone else, I am really thrilled to actually hear the news for sure, because yeah, I think pretty much of anything, I think they really do have a lot going for hands down, and well, I guess if Warner Brothers would have actually released it for sure, they would have made a ton of money for sure, but of course, they really made a big mistake in trying to get rid of it for sure, because yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, I guess pretty much the day the Earth blew up, being the hands of Ketchup Entertainment alongside this film is basically Warner Brothers karma, pretty much given to them for sure. So yeah, pretty much bad karma given to Warner Brothers for sure. So yeah, as of now, we have yet to get a full-on trailer for, of course, that said movie that'll be coming up, but I'm really excited to see what will go down once we finally see it release for sure. In fact, if anything, they really actually did an impressive job getting the release date scheduled during last year's San Diego Comic-Con, pretty much where they actually announced it for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything until that actually happens. You bet I'm looking forward to seeing Coyote versus Acme. That'll be coming up for sure. I really do think it is going to be one interesting time for sure. And of course, surprisingly enough, it'll be really quite nice to see another go at seeing the Looney Tunes on the big screen for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, now that we finally got Coyote versus Acme out of the way, what could be next to actually talk about? Oh, I know, I guess for the movie that'll be taking the number 6 spot on this list, I think it's time that we make our way back over to the Mushroom Kingdom right now for sure, So yeah, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about for sure. Taking the number 6 spot on this list, it will definitely go to the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So yeah, I think it is safe to say that it has been quite a long time since I've talked about Nintendo and Illumination Super Mario Brothers movie for sure, and you bet I'm looking forward to this sequel that's going to be coming up for sure. So yeah, and I think pretty much of anything with what I'm actually seeing, I really do think they really selected a really great, pretty much subject matter to tackle upon for this sequel that we're going to be getting for sure, because yeah, pretty much of anything, I did have great memories playing the first Super Mario Galaxy game when I was a kid for sure, and yeah, I can definitely side with plenty of people in saying that the first Mario Galaxy movie is definitely one of the best Mario games on the Wii for sure, if not pretty much of anything, one of the best Mario games of all time for sure. So yeah, I think with what I'm actually seeing, I really do think it'll be quite awesome to see what it'll be like for, of course, its own movie for sure. And yeah, for this being the sequel to the first Super Mario Brothers movie that we're getting, I think they really laid the groundwork perfectly for sure, because yeah, I'm excited to see what they'll go for next for sure, because yeah, pretty much of anything, the possibilities are endless hands down. So yeah, but I guess until then, I'm excited to see this movie once it comes out for sure. And you bet I'm definitely going to be bringing back my Mario hat for when I'll actually do go see it for sure. Trust me when I say that this movie, yeah, pretty much of anything, even though it has yet to come out for sure, it's already making me feel like I could just go, woohoo! Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got that done, and well, it looks like we're already at the halfway point on this list for sure, so yeah, and I guess while we're actually pretty much, since we've actually mentioned Illumination for sure, let's shift our focus back over to Disney for sure, but most particularly pretty much Pixar for sure, So yeah, and that would culminate perfectly well for, of course, the movie that'll be taking the number 5 spot on this list, and that being, of course, Hopper. So yeah, I think from what I've actually seen from the trailers for, of course, this movie, it actually does look pretty good from what I can gather, and yeah, I think with what I'm actually seeing by far, I think there might be a bit of a potential for, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, honestly, I think we are quite familiar with Pixar actually pretty much doing stuff that has been done before in other movies for sure, to which, I guess in this case, from what I've actually seen by far, I think they really took a lot of inspiration from Avatar for sure. Which actually makes sense, seeing how they currently own Avatar as we speak, So yeah, but I really do like some nice new fresh ideas that they want to do, and I really do think they really have a lot going for with, of course, this one for sure. So yeah, I think it'll be hard to say on whether it'll be good or great or probably not, hands down for sure, but I'm still looking forward to what they're actually gonna have providing, hands down, and who knows, maybe it'll be good from what I've actually seen. So yeah, but we're gonna have to wait and see once the movie does come out for sure. But for now, I'm actually looking forward to seeing it for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, I guess pretty much of anything, we can now go ahead and move on to the number 4 spot on this list, and well, now that we pretty much mentioned Pixar for sure, I think it makes sense to now transition back over to Disney in general for sure, because, yeah, I think pretty much of anything, I think pretty much from what I can gather, you know, I always look forward to a brand new animated film from them for sure, and luckily for this one, I think it would actually show exactly that. So yeah, the movie that'll be taking the number 4 spot on this list would definitely be the upcoming animated film from Disney, which is of course Hexed. So yeah, I think from what I've actually seen, I really do like the idea of course, on what this movie is actually giving to us for sure, and literally when I actually first heard the news since it got announced, hands down, again, I really do think there's a whole lot of potential for, of course, this movie. So yeah, currently as of now, we have yet to pretty much get confirmation of course, on what the story is gonna be, who's gonna be in the movie, and better yet, pretty much if we're actually gonna get a trailer for, of course, this one for sure, but from, of course, what I'm actually seeing so far since it actually got announced, I do think there is a bit of a potential for, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be quite interesting to actually see on what will go down for sure, because, yeah, honestly, I always do think Disney really does do well with, of course, their animated feature films, and like I said, I always look forward to them every single year for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much in this case, I'm looking forward to seeing on what this movie is actually going to give us for sure. So yeah, maybe we'll know later on down the road, pretty much later on this year for sure. But for now, I'm actually looking forward to what will go down for, of course, this one for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, it looks like we're getting closer and closer to the end of this list, so we might as well keep on going for sure. So yeah, I guess for the movie we got coming up next, that's taking the number 3 spot on this list, well, I think it's time that we actually return to a desert planet where we be, of course, riding sandworms, hands down. So yeah. I think you can pretty much see where I'm going at with, of course, this one. So yeah, you thought we'd be done with, of course, this movie? Or, of course, these movies in general? Oh, no, we're not done just yet. So yeah, pretty much of anything, taking the number 3 spot on this list is obviously enough. Dune Part 3, So yeah, I guess pretty much from what I can gather, you know hands down that if you have seen the past thoughts videos that I actually did, I really enjoyed the first 2 Dune movies that we actually got for sure, and well, just when I thought we're actually done with those after Part 2 for sure. Yeah, it looks like Part 3 is now coming our way for sure, So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything from what I can gather, it looks like they're actually pretty much going to be pretty much taking the course and adapting the Dune Messiah storyline for, of course, this movie, and yeah, I really do think they're really pretty much going to give us something rather interesting for sure, because, yeah, there is a lot of strong possibilities pretty much out there that we have yet to see explored upon, even after the first 2 movies for sure. Even pretty much the series Dune Prophecy really actually pretty much really laid the groundwork in what it's actually providing for sure. So I guess I give it to this case alone. I'm excited to see what part 3 will actually give us for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much if anything, I'm looking forward to seeing what Dune Part 3 will actually give us hands down for sure. So yeah. Yeah, it'll be hard to say how it's going to go by the time it actually comes out for sure, but I do hope it'll give us something rather good for sure, so yeah. Alrighty then, well, yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, we can now go ahead and move on to number 2 on this list for sure. And, well, since I actually had a ball pretty much seeing pretty much that film last year for sure, I think it's time that we finish off on what we started for sure. So yeah, pretty much of anything for the number 2 spot on this list, that's simply gonna go to 28 years later, The Bone Temple. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, pretty much if you have recalled, of course, the previous list for sure, let alone pretty much its own thoughts video from pretty much a long time ago for sure, I absolutely love 28 years later for sure. I really do think that is definitely pretty much a really great movie all the way. If not pretty much of anything, one of my all-time favorite horror movies from last year for sure. So yeah, and I guess give it to what I'm actually seeing in the last film, hands down. I'm excited to see what's going to be given to us for The Bone Temple that's coming up for sure, to which probably by the time this video goes live, we're already getting closer and closer to the film's release date for sure. So I think chances are I might finally get the chance to talk about it after this video goes live for sure. So yeah, Bob will definitely know until later this month for sure. So yeah, Bob, of course, from what I'm actually seeing so far, especially from the trailers, I'm excited to see what they're going to go for with, of course, this movie for sure. So yeah, I really do think they really got a lot going for hands down, and I'm excited to see on what they're gonna go for pretty much to continue off on where the last film left off for sure. So yeah, whatever the case may be, you bet it's pretty much it's worthy enough to make our way back to, of course, a post-apocalyptic Britain with everyone being infected by the rage virus for sure. So yeah, but I guess right up until then, I'm excited to see what this movie will actually provide for us for sure. So yeah. Okay. Now we're at the final spot on this list for sure, and boy, I guess it is rather, yeah, pretty much of anything, I really had a hard time putting this list together, much like my last one for sure, but I'm still quite happy with, of course, the ones I've actually picked out that I'm looking forward to seeing. But surprisingly enough, I know this movie that's taking the number 1 spot on this list is the one I'm really excited to actually see for sure. So yeah. What movie could it be that will be deserving to take the number 1 spot on this list? Well, I think we might as well find out right now. So yeah, with that being said, folks, my number 1 movie that I'm excited to see in 2026 is Avengers Doomsday. So yeah, I guess it is safe to say that unlike the last movies I've actually talked about on this list, I know hands down from what I'm actually seeing, Avengers Doomsday is really the one I'm looking forward to seeing the most for sure. So yeah, I think with, of course, what I'm actually seeing, yeah, I think it is safe to say that for the past few years, for sure, the MCU did have their ups and downs from what I can gather, but there's no denying for the fact that I know hands down that we're definitely looking forward to seeing what Avengers Doomsday will actually give to us for sure. And I knew ever since the first teaser that we actually got during the first, pretty much during the screening of Avatar Firing Ash, you definitely know pretty much the countdown is on for sure. So yeah, they're really teasing everything up to be this one big epic event that we don't want to miss for sure. And yeah, I think it is safe to say that pretty much of anything, I always do love on what the MCU has actually give to us for sure. And well, with that, with what we actually got so far, I say they're really giving us something rather great for sure. So yeah, I think pretty much if anything, I know hands down that we couldn't possibly top, say, Avengers Infinity War and Endgame for sure. So I imagine that Doomsday, as well as, of course, the upcoming Secret Wars movie that we're going to be getting afterwards for sure, might possibly be on that same level, if not close to being on that level for sure. So yeah, but I guess alright, but till then, I'm excited to see what Avengers Doomsday will actually give to us for sure. It's actually going to be massively epic. It's going to be action-packed. It's going to be filled with a lot of characters pretty much that we all know of, both old and new, coming together once again. It's going to have one big epic threat that we're going to be facing off for sure. And hence why Avengers Doomsday is definitely deserving enough to take the #1 spot as, of course, the movie that I'm excited to see in 2026 this year. So yeah. And so, yeah, I think with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything that I can say on this list for sure. So yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, it is actually a really great ride, pretty much talking about the ones that I'm excited to see for this year, and yeah, and I do want to apologize if I couldn't cram in any other ones for sure, but I can only do 10 for sure for, of course, this list, and well, will any of these be good? Well, unlikely, hands down, because we may never know what will actually come up for sure, because yeah, there will be some movies that are going to be good, while some that are going to be terrible for sure, but hey, as long as, of course, I'll actually be here to, of course, give you guys a little something for sure, especially while I'll talk about, and of course, these thoughts videos for sure. You bet, I know hands down that I'm looking forward to them for sure, So yeah, but I guess until then, let's definitely see what we can do to make 2026 a really great year for sure. So yeah, we've really got a lot going for hands down. So let's really definitely make this year all the more worth it for sure. So yeah. But that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and, well, by all means, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you guys. What are some movies that are coming out this year that you're excited to see for sure? Let me know what you, let me know which ones that you're excited to see in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys think, So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest thoughts video, and, well, it looks like now that I finally got this list done for sure, I guess pretty much of anything, the movies are pretty much going to review themselves without me, so I guess pretty much of anything, I say we better get started for sure, so yeah, I guess right up until whatever I'll talk about pretty much in my next thoughts video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyattackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up,
then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427’s Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, Ackleyattack4427’s@hotmail.com if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyattackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.